report. Thanks. And so off the tip, it's Utah. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got the first basket of the game for the Jazz. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Paul looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Booker with a deep 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now the pass to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. For 3, Mitchell. That one misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Bogdanovich with the screen. O'Neal passes to Conley. Over Paul. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Stolen by O'Neal. And stolen by Booker. No one near him. And no good that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich. Some solid D from Paul.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Ayton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell passes to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
18 feet out. Clock at 6. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Mitchell, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Michael Conley. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Booker. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. There's O'Neal with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Booker outside. Paul against Conley. Now Booker. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. And that one's good. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Out to Conley. Out left to the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Over Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Mitchell outside. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. Ball against Conley. Booker outside. The 3. Oh, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Mitchell wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Booker right side and stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell outside. Outside Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Conley. 3-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Bridges misses. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Paul against Conley. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He ends up front. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Jazz, 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Crowder from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Crowder kicks to Shamet. With the drive, and Whiteside sends it back. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson outside. And there's the pass to Pascal. Clarkson with the ball. Gay outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Passes it to Crowder. Shoots the 3. Drops in the tray. And the Suns lead by 7.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
To the left wing. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Vin Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springing off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Craig kicks to Payne. Over Whiteside. Payne dishes to McGee. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson on the wing. He dishes it to Gay. Whiteside, a screen on Craig. Gay passes to Whiteside. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Pascal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Gay finds Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line. So still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Crowder. It's up a 3. Good on the triple. Crowder's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Phoenix.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Clarkson kicks to Gay, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Conley against Paul. Johnson, a wide open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. So it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bucknell. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 8. And here is Paul. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Outside Conley. Mitchell passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. A 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Paul outside. Down low. Here's Hayton. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Back to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the pass to Booker. To the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. They're running. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The tray. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton in the high post. O'Neal's there. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Bridges outside. For the 3. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Booker. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Booker right side. Again, the miss by Booker. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
For 3, Booker laces one from 3.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Driving the lane. Bogdanovich, no luck. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Gobert in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,
Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. The putback. Paul grabs the board. Fast break, here come the Suns. Johnson's got the ball. Off target from outside. Young with the ball. Inside, Bridges with the steal. Here's Ayton. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Johnson after Clint Capella's miss. Young outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Capella with a screen on Paul. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid up and in by Young.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Ayton finds Booker. Shoots. Suns moving the ball around. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Herter, defended by Paul. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Herter. Hires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Ayton trying to break free. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Young going inside. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. For 3, Booker. For 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. The feed to Capella. The kick out to Young. And here's Collins from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker dishes to Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. Pass to Bridges. And here is Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. Young outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. Paul finds Booker. Goes up the baseline. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here is Young. Good work defensively by Paul.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Collins. Ball against Young. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Dishes it to Capella. Over Johnson. 2 seconds left, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Paul. Booker with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Young, good.
Scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Trae Young. Booker outside. And the Suns miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Capella gets to Young. Back to Capella. Another shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it. Bridges covering. Young outside. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 9. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Young looking it over. The pass to Collins. Over Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. For 3, Booker sinks the triple. He's got 8.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Young against Paul. It's Young on the wing. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hunter. Collins, a screen on Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Ayton finds Paul. On the wing, Booker. Johnson the screen. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jay Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Payne in at the point guard. Bogdanovich with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
So it's Atlanta now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Wright.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
McGee in the high post. Passes to Shamet. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Wright.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Shamet. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Driving inside. And he lays it straight in. And the Suns lead by 4.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Wright. He has 6. The pass to Luau. Back to Wright. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Luau. Gallinari against Crowder. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
McGee finds Shamet. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Now here's Wright. Payne covering. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
I count 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Suns leading by 3. Shamet. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. A 3-ball. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Now here's Wright. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Here he goes. Gallinari passes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Fires the 3. Craig pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Shamet finds Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Right outside. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Wright. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wright's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And McGee kicks to Crowder. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. The drive by Paul. Puts the move on. Kicks it to Ayton. Wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Richards reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Paul against Young. And the pass to Herter. Over Booker. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. From the corner. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Ayton kicks to Johnson. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Young. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On the wing, Booker fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Paul. Young inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Booker outside. Here's the triple. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Hands it from downtown.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Pass to Herter. From deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 9.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Herter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker outside. Young with the steal. In the corner. Herter with it. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And so here's Phoenix. Passes it to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Young fires away from it. It goes down!
He did it! No, he didn't!
So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work.
to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Young against Conley. Bogdanovic from long range. Rebound Atlanta. Young with it. And there's the drive. Doesn't go that time. Conley with some nice D.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Bogdanovic. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. O'Neal misses. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Young. Here's Herder. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Here's Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Young. Outside Herder. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Mitchell. Inside.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass. At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Young. Outside Herder. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering to the middle. Gobert. Rebound Atlanta.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Young against Conley. Young on the attack. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Young. Right side Herder. Young against Conley. And Young, here we go. Off with the layup. Utah trailing here. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Collins, left side. Back to Young. Up top, Collins. Outside Young. Takes it inside. Blocked. Here we go. One-on-one. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. Trying to get back on track. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard. The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 8 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Timeout called. The Hawks
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing.
Shot clock at 2 from deep 3-point range, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Utah leading.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. O'Neal on the wing. Young against Conley. Back to O'Neal from behind the arc. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Hunter. And he can't get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Herder defending. Back to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Young, and the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. Will print a lot of times. Left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Young from long range. He drops it from range. Young's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's a minute 12 left in the second. Here's Mitchell with the drive. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 56 seconds left to play in the half. Young against Conley. Collins with a screen on Conley to the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Into the lane. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little...
And so we've reached the end of... You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Clock is at 3. The Hawks need to get one up here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called, the Hawks.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Well, the Jazz shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher.
In the half, Jazz Dancers Dance Team.
Outside Paschall. Out to the wing. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bogdanovich. And Whiteside with a block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Pass to Paschall. Now here's Gay. Clarkson outside, just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. He was all alone on that one. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And the Hawks call time here.
All right. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on. Get loud for your jazz dancers. Give them a hand, fans, your jazz dancers dance team.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Wright from the arc. On target from range. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken them a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now Gallinari, defended by Gay. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, BA. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Right against Clarkson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Pass to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Pascal. Goes back up. Gay, the pass to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Here's Gay. Back to Clarkson. From downtown. Luawu Cabarro with the rebound. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Bogdanovich with a screen on Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. That shot off the mark. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Gay outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Delon Wright. That's his second personal foul. Third team
And the
foul.
first one at the line is good.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for House. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. To end the drought. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game. Launches a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gay. Conley's got his second bucket on the night. And so it's Utah up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
That's his second personal foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Collins. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Stolen by Young.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
To the inside. Pulls it. Tries to break his ice. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the three. Collins with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Young attacking. And here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 4 to shoot. Going inside. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Herter. Back to Young. Stolen by Conley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell is just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Young. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Young. 1:52 left in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Pass to Herter. Jacks up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Mitchell. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Takes a three. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Third team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
seems that's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ayton kicks to Booker. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Booker against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson for 3.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force, this guy a commendable defender.
O'Neal from long range. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And here's Gobert after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Ayton in the high post. Gobert on him. Ayton the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
.50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. A nice shot by Booker. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Mitchell. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
For Utah, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And taken away by Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that you're off.
The previous play is under review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball at the end of one. A closer contested game so far. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Get loud for your jazz dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Clock at 6. Conley kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. A nice shot by Booker.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Mitchell, this is to Conley. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Booker. They get the rebound. Outside Conley. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Johnson kicks to Paul. There's the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Wide open. And the rejection by Ayton. The feed to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And Utah another 3. Greg, you're a former player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Suns trailing. Johnson dishes to Booker. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Booker the pass to Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Conley for 3. Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Ball goes in, stolen by Michael Conley, and stolen by Booker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Bridges with the steal. From past the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Suns.
Pascal against Crowder. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Crowder kicks to Payne. Misses the 3. Pascal with the ball. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
The Suns, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Jay Crowder. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Shamet. Outside Crowder, 6 to shoot. Over Pascal. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got his first points of the night.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
The drive by Clarkson. He kicks to Whiteside. House the pass to Pascal. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Shoots over Crowder. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Stolen by McGee. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pascal, the pass to Clarkson. All alone. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Inside. Goes back up. The pass to Whiteside. Clock at 6. House kicks to Pascal. For the lead. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the shot's good from Crowder.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Clarkson. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
And here's Payne to the inside. McGee the pass to Shamet. Back to McGee. Outside Crowder. With the fadeaway. McGee's shot is off.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
He in the corner. Kicks it to House. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he sinks the second. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne dishes to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, and Whiteside sends it back. And the slam dunk by McGee. Jazz trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
House the pass to Whiteside. Deep 2 from Clarkson. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in a shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley into the lane, and he converts the layup.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. drills the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Gobert finds Mitchell. It's good from long range.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Booker outside. Back to Johnson. Takes a three. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For three, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Paul looking over the floor. Booker right side. Johnson outside. Back to Booker. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Conley into the lane. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Paul. Feeds to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
2 minutes
Conley with it.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Ayton against O'Neal. And it's Ayton missing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Shooting, the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire. This is what it's for.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
2 shots.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Booker dishes to Ayton. The offensive rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 to shoot. And Booker kicks to Paul.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The feed now to Gobert. Got
it. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Booker left side. Down low. Johnson surveying the floor. Booker outside. Misses the three. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley for over a decade has been a tremendous NBA player.
All right. This one's coming out of the court. Come on. Get back and go, Jazz Dancers.
And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, big time play! And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime and what has been contest. Johnson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Peyton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Booker, right side. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert can't hit. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. 1:36 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Mitchell outside. The dish to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Paul outside for 3. Booker. No good. And it's Utah the other way. 3-pointer. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Conley against Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Bridges outside. Booker is screen on O'Neal. Lobbed up there for Booker. Count!
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert. It's good!
Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kevin Booker. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Oh, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point push. And what poise.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in overtime.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus rule, head to the line for 2. That's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape.
Welcome, everyone, to Alley. Take it away.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. Collins, no good.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Here's Paul. And stolen by Herder. Paul with a steal. Hayden finds Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Young. From deep, Johnson. Capella with a rebound. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Herder. Back to Hunter. To the right side. Right side, Young. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Right side, Johnson. And here's Booker. Booker drawing the double. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. Back to Young. From deep. Pure from three-point range.
Three-point field
Young's
goal.
got 5 points.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. The rebound by the Hawks.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Young. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 7. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Ayton in the high post. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Outside Young. Out to the right wing. Collins against Johnson. Here's Capella. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tries the spin move. Stolen by Young. Collins with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Left side Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Now here's Young. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Herter penetrating.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops the first.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Left side Johnson from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. It's Herter on the wing. Fires the 3, and that's not going to go. Both teams have it going here early, and still close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. Good on the shot. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Young against Paul. And Young, here we go. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns on offense. They trail by 1. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young missing again. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Herder. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Booker. And that one's long. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Tipped. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Herder. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Collins with a screen on Paul. It's tipped. It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. And Bridges. Here we go. And Clint Capella picks up the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Knocked away. Inside. Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Capella with it. To the wing on the left. Young, the pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Now here's Collins. And now the Suns fast break. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well and have a lot of blocks at half because of it.
3-pointer, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Hunter. Herder with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Capella. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Paul knocks it away.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul, outworking the shooter and getting a block.
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close. we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
They've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark.
Atlanta foul on Yaka Okongwu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
McGee finds Craig. Outside Payne. McGee a screen. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Right against Payne. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns leading. Now Crowder, hounded by Wright. They swipe it. To the paint. Here's the Wawu-Cabarrot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Shamet. Well, quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Back to Payne. Pass to Crowder. 5 on the clock. And the three off target. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's the Wawu-Cabarrot. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Crowder. It's McGee, high post. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Back to McGee. Shoots over Okongwu. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Hawks trailing. Right on the left side.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Craig. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. From the low block. No good off the glass.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
The score now all even.
Relentless offensive efforts pays off for Bogdanovich, putting up points on the board.
Pass to Craig. Right with a steal.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Who poked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining.
McGee a screen.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Right with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Back to Okongwu. Over McGee. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Wright.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to end the cold streak. That one doesn't drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Shannon. From outside the arc. Right with the board. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside Herder. Back to Young. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Booker. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 16.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And Young, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hawks on top, up 4. We'll take a...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson passes to Paul. Johnson with it. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. And it's Booker again missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Herder. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Capella, the pass to Young. Driving to the basket. Back to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, screen on Johnson. To the inside. The shake. Capella can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Booker for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Young. Pass to Herder. Collins outside. That's tipped. The kick out to Paul. And here's Booker. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 19 points.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Left side Herder. Back to Young. And he drives in. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Tries again. and he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's a screen by Johnson. And it's Booker again missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Young. Outside Herder. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Puts it up from the high post. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Phoenix, they've got only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Booker finds Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Young. There's the drive. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Tipped away. The 3 ball. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Young with a screen on Bridges. Hunter passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. The shot off that time. Outside Herder. From deep three-point range. Misses there. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
battle of rebounding, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now Young, following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Fires top of the key. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Conley against Young. There's the drive. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Conley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Conley. Passes to Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell is double. Here's O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. O'Neal hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's Young on the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Mitchell outside. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, O'Neal. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Shots good by Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And Young, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Gobert. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Out of hand on it.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And Young, here we go. And it's blocked by Conley.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Gobert against Collins. Gobert with a screen on Young. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Here's Herder. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Capella, the pass to Herder. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell wide open. And that one's on target from the wing. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. against Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Mitchell. Launches it. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Young. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Driving in. Fires the 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The pass to Herter. This one for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Conley for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same.
And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Barry's the long-range jumper. Young's got 8 points.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trae takes a quick one.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Young.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. For 3, Mitchell. A shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Herter. On deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he drives in, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Young pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 13. And Capella sends it back. In the corner, Collins with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Utah, another 3.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now Young. He's got 10. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Hunter. Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Young. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, Rick Castro out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in a 2-guard.
First team foul.
Poked loose and stolen by Wright.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Utah leading by 9. Clarkson with the ball. Takes it inside. Gallinari with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. And stolen by Wright. A 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Wright's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Atlanta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And stolen by Wright. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
This time slashing Bogdanovich not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Second free throw, no good. Utah has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Gabe passes to Whiteside. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gay finds Pascal. 6 to shoot. Whiteside, a screen on Gallinari.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Wright. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Wright. To the paint. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Wright. Gallinari's got his first basket of the night.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Clarkson goes in. Pass to Pascal. Nobody near Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple of seasons. It can really be a smart plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
And dishes to Whiteside, trying to end the drought.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Wright looking around. Bogdanovich finds Wright. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The lob to Gallinari.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. House kicks to Clarkson. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And you're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Right against Clarkson. And it's Wright missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pascal with a screen for Clarkson. The rebound by Llewellyn. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The drive by Clarkson. Now Pascal. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's a stellar effort from Gallinari there. Really
And your Atlanta Hawks.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it's Utah here with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk. Here's Young. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Conley against Young. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley through.
Oh, that connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. A very, very high percentage.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. This is it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. From about 19 feet. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Young against Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young looking it over. Pass to Capella. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 1-point game. And finished off by Collins.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. It's rebounded by Herder. Atlanta leading by 3. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah's got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous plays
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the amount.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Back to Young. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Lock at 6. To the inside. Gobert. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Collins. We've got 33 seconds left in the game.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
And there's the pass to Collins. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off target from downtown. Young, right side. Can't cash in. And the Jazz call time here. The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
Conley against Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Utah.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm his crowd down after what looked like a huge three at the other end.
Here's Herter. Offensive rebound. Back to Young. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And it goes down 2 points.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
And Young, here we go. Right wing. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert. Good work defensively by Capella.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. 17 points for Trae Young.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to O'Neal. Young against Collins. Pass to Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key, and too long on the shot.
You keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Passes it to Herder. Takes a three. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Herder. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.